Don't know, fellas, I think it's time for coffee. There does seem to be a twisting or shearing force, which you can somewhat alleviate by doubling up, so maybe that's why that one over there works better. But I've tried this and it looks very, very similar. Very, very similar. Thunderbolts and lightning, yeah, very, very similar. But, you know, but it seems like as you go towards the, also it's like this, they have a tendency to go piling up. That might be part of the trick of how to work out that. If it has a greater ability to pile up, you go and stack them, self-stack. Maybe that has something to do with it. And you've got to be in line with that force or something. I don't know, but so far it's going the wrong way. You know, it's almost like I said, it's going to be like supersonic flight. I think we're going to almost, as I said, going down the slope rather than up the, you know, doing the normal incline plane. It's going to be like supersonic flight. You know, you're going to have to put the ailerons in the wrong direction, I think, to actually get it to work. It's sort of now. So in other words, we should go down the slope so far at an angle, and it's going the wrong way. I don't get it, fellas. Now it's going the right way, but or is it the illusion that's going the wrong way? Something not quite. But then if we, did you see the planes there change when I changed that? Oh, okay. There's something there, fellas. Maybe because we're playing with forces in 3 dimensions, or does the magnet actually have an effect on the force? So is it a case like we're measuring it using our iron filings there, but when we bring this in, it changes there, and we haven't noticed that because we haven't actually got the iron filings on that. And I don't know how I could actually put the iron filings on there, bring this in without all the iron filings trying to jump onto that. Maybe I need some of that plastic sheeting or something. You know, maybe you put that green plastic sheeting on there, and it shows all the force, and it'll be like, you know, my iron filings. It'll look just like I do with my iron filings on my coloured bits of paper. But as soon as I bring that in, the green sheet, it will suddenly change or something. Is that what's going on? So we're doing all our tests on the build, you know, with our iron filings on this, not realising that when we bring our magnets in, it all changes. And is that why we can't work it out? So you do all your calculations, blah, 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 and you think, oh, it's got to work, it's got to work. But you're forgetting when you bring your magnet in, all those calculations are not the same as you've measured for. It's all changing. Is that what it is? That's why it always seems like you have to go down the slope rather than up the slope, and because really it's changing. I don't know. See, I'm using a lesser force at a different angle, and it's sort of working, but very, very slowly, starting to build up speed. But this one over here, this one works so easily, and I can put it the normal way around, the way we think it should do, and it will start to work, which is, you know, we've got to go down the slope, isn't it? Down, oh, it's the wrong way around. Down the slope. And that one works quite well. That works as we predict it to work. So I've got to work out what the difference is between this one here and that one there. Why does this one work so well? Having problems with this, and this one, which is so similar to this, we're having problems with. But it, you know, what is the difference between that and that? I mean, it's crazy. It's just because it's on an angle. Or as I say, is it when we bring this in, the forces on there are changing and it's actually working, and we just can't even work it out? I don't know. I don't know how I can actually do. I think maybe I need some of that modern plastic. Maybe Jason Verbelli can send me a sheet of that green plastic or something, but if I don't get it worked out soon. But anyway, over and out for this video. But as I said, we're again starting to get hard, then it looks like it's getting easy, and then it's sort of, we're back to the drawing board again. It's weird. I think persistence is the only thing that's going to pay off, I think, you know. It won't build itself, and you just got to keep going back to the coalface until you notice something, like, as I said, like with the cyanofiber and all that sort of stuff, it's the polystyrene. Who would have thought polystyrene would be the in? You're scratching your head, how the heck does that work? But I did notice one thing. Cyanophyta will grow on your grass clippings, and it just keeps growing on your grass clippings, and you think, well, that's almost like perpetual motion in a way. And then some bloke on there, the ground water bloke, made this point that, every time you have a spring, we have a spring this year, we have a spring next year, we have the spring afterwards, it's in a way like perpetual motion, but the energy's coming from the sun. It's a form of radioactivity in a way. So, is this what it is? Magnetism is a form of radioactivity, but it also can be influence from the outside as well. So we can use magnetic fields to magnetise our materials, which affects it coming out, but we can also affect it from the outside in. Is that what it is? And we're not realising that. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how we go. I'll keep thunking this one down, but I don't know. As I said, it's almost like one step forward, two steps back, or two steps forward, one step back, and it's almost like it's going to be like a supersonic flight, I reckon. You're going to have to do something in the wrong direction, and it's just going to seem absolutely crazy, and it'll just work. And then we'll have to backtrack from how it works to find out why it works, sort of thing, Anyway, over and out for now, but it's getting pretty hot here. So they say 36, it's going to be like 38 in the shade, I think. Okay, it's getting pretty hot here. Okay, over and out. See ya.